Hi there, welcome back to Descent of King Hesper. So we just entered the Grotesque Gallery. I'm not sure I actually want to do it. Let's just see what it is. We've mastered the hold, yep. Found all the secrets. Some of the optional content is not marked as secrets, so there's more to find. Yes, I know. We got like two... Actually, I think it's less than 200 rooms now. Okay, it's just telling about master walls. Bum. Okay, so this is, just more behind the scenes stuff of chapter 6 plus, because, we could have left, we could have conquered the whole at, at the end of chapter 6 or the end of chapter 5? One of them. End of chapter 6. Oh, I mean, okay, it's just saying here what I can't remember, so that's great. All right, so I could do this. I think I will go and look at what else I can do, because I have mastered the world. Okay, so these are other people's comments. Oh man, darts. I do want to do a darts room. But I'm going to go look at what else we can do. So, alright, we've done that. So now we can come up here and we've got access to this way. So yeah, what else do I do? I've still got the sealed complex, which is that way. There is that key that I'm missing. There's the pyramid, polymorphic pyramid level. Hey, there's a key. Teal Doors. Teal Doors can be opened and closed with orbs, just like yellow doors. Okay, so this is some more complicated stuff. Alright, so this is, yes, scripted stuff that remembers the states, yeah. Oh, okay. I found the missing key. Alright, what's up here? Expert Smiting Arenas. Just as all of our memories are connected, so are our ideas. The annals of dungeon history, dungeon architecture are filled with ideas that seemed good at the time but turned out to be disasters when put into practice. But when many architects get together, then any idea, no matter how silly in itself, can provide the missing spark of inspiration that turns a middling room into a fiendish puzzle. This level is what happens when 13 architects get together to make the most fiendish puzzles they can. Alright, so this should be fun. We've got a 1 and a 2 there. So these... Right. Alright, so these are just... I'm guessing these are ways of returning. That just keeps them open. Yeah, normally you have to do things like you have sort of a conquer token here on a green door. But that doesn't work for going both ways. I think you can also do it with like scripted characters that sort of block the way and stuff. Wait, how do did I just lose access to this? No, I didn't. Oh, I can't see what the orb did. But maybe... How do I get in here? I don't know. Okay, I'm going to go look in the Parched Plaza. Seeing as now I've got that. I guess we still need to find the rocks. The stones, which will go down here. No, other way. Village archives. So maybe this is just more behind the scenes notes. Traveler. Oh, okay. Traveler in these troubled times, mark my words and make my signs. In 13 places across the land, stand and use the special command. Unlock the gates to 13 rooms, open the way to 13 dooms, walk to the signs, do not restore, so that all may count for the final door. Okay. Hey, Uncle Bethro. Alf, what are you doing here? Oh, I came in here to read. They have lots of interesting stuff. Have you seen these scrolls? Each one is a hint for you to solve. Difficult hints, but I solved them already. So just talk to me if you need a bit of extra help, okay? Alright, let's try not to do that. The first sign hides where it all began, in the most private place unseen by man. Second sign speaks of sorrow and pride, on the spot where a delver fought and died. Third sign praises the culinary art where a fiery rose has an icy heart. Fourth sign star, center of a ghostly square. The fifth sign warns off evil snakes, and the sacred plus is the sign it makes. Sixth sign spans a volcanic crack where a delver can enter. Okay, well, the seventh sign stays in a wasteland dwelling where a spiral of fire is whirling and swelling. The eighth sign lurks at the bottom of the world where the treasure of knowledge lies bound and furled. The ninth sign moves with the power of water on a spot of calm midst explosive slaughter. The 10th sign soars where eagles fly and windmill blades slice up the sky. The 11th sign watches from Death's Stone Tower, a knife in the dark at the fatal hour. 12th sign crowns time's final bend, where proud Omega marks the end. Okay, well, some of these I have ideas for. What's the best way of writing these down? Because I don't want to have to come back here. Pity you can't cut and paste from here. We're going to open up a document. So, so we have to go to these places and press Command key, and then something will happen. I wonder if you can do that at the start. I guess we can check that. First sign hides where it all began, in the most private place unseen by man. This is a text document, so okay. So this is going to be kind of boring for you, seeing as I've already read them out. Actually, I have the power of pause on my side, so I'm going to pause and I'll be back when I've written everything down. Okay, I've written everything down. Alright, and then, so unlock the gates to walk to all the signs. So stand and use a special command. Okay, we can do that. So what's through here? Lore about the creation of the Eighth. We can't go through these. I guess Stalwart pathfinding rules. Yeah. Minutes of the Oystian chapter of the DAA. Catalogue of rejected task stuff variants. Okay. So these are just sort of jokes, I suspect, based on the Stalwart thing. But maybe they open up when we find the signs. Okay, so that's cool. So, we got all the keys. Well, let's... The first key, the first sign was... Some of these, yeah, I have more idea than others. The first sign hides where it all began, in the most private place unseen by man. But what does that mean? Like, this is the probably reference to like the start. Can I just go here? So special command. Special command does nothing at this spot. Unseen suggests darkness, perhaps. There is darkness over this way. Probably shouldn't step on checkpoints. I hope it's not checkpoints. Actually, I can check that. I'm pretty sure one of them talked about culinary art, icy heart in the center of fire, which is the kitchen. Infested furnace. So I think in there, that's going to be one of them. So, what was the clue? The clue is in the most private place, unseen by man. Yeah, so it's not necessarily on a checkpoint, but there was this like this is the only other. This is King Hesper's dog. Let's go see if it's there. Love looking out to sea. So what if I press command here? Ooh, hello. Okay, there we go. Huh. Ah, okay. Okay, cool. So I'm not sure. Maybe I should have explored this a little bit better. Alright, that lets us out. But, oh, Half needs to do that. Okay. So what am I doing? Wait, what? Oh, the move's on shallow water, but the move doesn't have the invisibility property. Oh, also brainedness. Oh, but now we're visible. Wait. What's the problem here? Like, why can't I just like that and then that and then that? Because Half can't cross shallow water.
Half, open them.
I can't.
Right. So I need to get stepping stones here or here. Oh, I'm next to the brain. Okay. No, I want to be like this, I think. What do I want? I want to be, actually, we can do that. Now, what do I want? I want... something like this. And maybe another one here. That makes it a bit easier to get around it. I think I do want to be closer now. Actually, the other option is I get below. Go there. Yeah, probably best actually to end with that one because, yeah, this one's too close. So, come in. Yeah, so what I'm doing is if this one releases here, then they'll be on the shallow water already. And so if we line this up properly, I might be able to just do it like this. I mean, that's a problem, but I guess if I can delay you a bit longer, so let's start by putting you here. Maybe like that. And now I want to be like that. Okay. Okay, cool. Alright, so each thing will lead to a room. Alright, so we'll have a little explore. Okay, yeah, so we've got... So there'll be up to 12. So that's good, it lets you know which ones you've done as well. 511. I wonder if there's clues in any of these. So 3 was the kitchen one. I mean, not really, I guess. Oh. That's maybe the final one? We'll see. 6 and 9. Hey, hello. Good evening, sir. You seem a little lost. Can I help you? Well, I was wondering, what is this place exactly? I was just looking back through some memories and found myself here. But I've never been here before. Is this place even real? What's happening? Does it seem real to you, sir? Do you feel anything when you bump the walls? Well, yes, but... And I suggest you should not worry about it so much. Relax, look around and solve puzzles. At the end of the day, isn't that what we're all here for? Okay. I guess the key was near the, this entrance, so... Okay, so 1... It's done. Oh. Too dark. Okay. How are we going? Time-wise? Lots of time left. Okay, so... We can... I guess that's good. That means you don't need to backtrack so much. Okay, so clue 2 was Sorrow and Pride, where on a spot where a delver fought and died. So, what's his name? Who was giving us notes in the 0th chapter. So I guess we just have to go back through here. And I guess that's not actually, that's not going to trigger until we get to, like, these things aren't going to trigger because otherwise you get stuck in the Fork of Infinity, and I assume you can't get out because you're behind the Master Wall. So Cedric. Cedric, where was the final note from Cedric? Like, I feel like there was one later on, but we'll see. At least it's not too bad to... At least the first 2 levels, you're fairly close to the start. Here's a note. Okay. It's not the final one. So that note just says, why'd you come this way? That's a challenge. That's seeding beacon. Actually, we can just have a look this way. Maybe there are no notes in this level. That's a challenge. Okay, so Cedric notes. Actually, yeah, let's do it like this. Oh, maybe the notes are in the first chapter then. There's 12. Okay, that's just... Alright. Question is, what's the fastest way back to the fork? Because I could restore back to that room that I just did. This is probably easier. Although maybe there's no notes, maybe there's just like some bones. I'm also assuming these things go roughly in the right order of like start to end. So, chapter 1. Where were their notes? Maybe the Queen's level. Which it's past the arrow level. Okay, breeding grounds. Down here. So that's it for Cedric, because he never made it past here. Alright, that's his final note. That's where he died, so we press command here. Okay, number 2. Okay, and we can enter with a better sword. I like how it starts you on the room edge, so there's no advantage to starting the room from the teleport spot. And you can also choose your preferred orientation. Alright. So health. I'm guessing we need health. I'm guessing we need health to follow us. Yeah, so health's just going to be following us. If health doesn't follow us, there's not really any bumpable doors. I guess health is going to be an obstacle, so let's just bring him along and see where we end up. We also have a dagger, so we've got to wrangle the goblin with a dagger. Okay. That opens that. Do I need the goblin? Yes. Alright, so So yeah, I think I need health for this part at least. I can't stand on there and get the goblin to there without it being next to me. Okay, alright, health. Protect me from these guys. Okay, protect. Okay, not there. No, there. Okay. Okay, and last fall down here, so there. Okay. Okay. Well, this is tricky. Maybe Half can step on the plate instead. Okay, I get some distance from Half. No, that's no good. Did that open again? No. Okay, so I do need to do this properly. Oh, there's hot tiles, so that's how I'm going to kill the guards. Somehow. I mean, it's going to matter which way things go. Okay, there we go. Okay, water skippers, health. So what has to happen? Step on this one. That... Wait, red is... what does red mean? Red means it's good for fire traps. Means we can pass. We need to turn this one off. That turns off, that off, put that on. Okay. Oh, there's also a bunch of... We've got 5 golems here. And... Right, so I need to make a path for health. I need to make a path for health anyway. But the path is going to need to cross these two. Okay, so I think I just need to block this off. Have path here, path here, path here. Yeah, so here, 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 and then here. That's 5. So health stuck. I don't think I need the water skippers. Okay, yeah, you come down. There. So this lets me get distance on health. Oh, hang on. The problem is I need to... Yeah, I think maybe the water skippers, you need them to... Or else maybe health can do that. Oh, I can use shallow water. That's going to be fine. So I need that. Oh, hang on. I guess we could also do just a border here. Yeah, okay. Like that. Now, come down here. Actually, it doesn't matter where the last one is. So I've got an extra one, I think. Okay, so health goes this way. I go through here. Crosses those. Okay. So, oh, we've got snakes. Snakes need to go down into there. Oh wait, what opens those? That. Okay, so I need to... Alright, so I just need 2. So don't eat health.
Going.
Oh, that's actually fine. You can't
Now
get
I
there.
can't get there. Going.
Okay, that nearly works. Actually, I can do that.
Hey, I died.
Yeah.
Ow, that hurts. Ow, that hurts. Going. Hey, I'm blocked. Now I can't get there. Hey, I'm blocked. Now I can't get there. Got it.
Okay,
Now I
come.
can't get there. Going.
Alright. Good. Okay, you go down that way. You come this way. You go down there. Okay. Cool. Okay. Number 2 done. Alright, let's do one more because I know where that one is. At least I assume I know where it is. Okay. Why are these bricks in here? Someone should tidy up. So, chapter 2, Castle Halls. So it does seem to be 1 per level so far, but there is 12, so there's clearly going to be something extra. The kitchens had lots of fire, which means they are this way. So in here, we can get through here. There we go. So the third clue was, I think I read it out. It was, third sign praises the culinary art where a fiery rose has an icy heart. Okay, alright, so black doors open. What's the problem? I have a stick. I have some decoys. Why can't I just, like, let the roaches die? They're on south False Arrows. So, right. I could do 1. Oh, I've got, okay. Right, so I start from here, I go to here. So 2 steps we're here. Alright. So let's just try doing something obvious and see where that gets us. Yeah, we have to place these before we can place... I guess I could have done a horizontal one here and then it gives me an extra. Yeah, that's no good. So, about one here, and then just another one blocking this way. Okay, so now I'm perfectly safe. And then... Oh, wait. So the other way around. So I have a sword blocking that. That there. Okay, I'm safe around here. I can move that down there. Okay, cool. Short and sweet. Ah, first place as well. That's nice. Okay, so it is annoying to have to run back to the entrance from each of these rooms. I guess I'm not a fan of that. Unnecessary walking. I guess they could have just had staircases extra. There weren't extra staircases, were there? Expert. No. Alright. Fourth sign stands in an army's lair in the center of a ghostly square. So Chapter 2 was the castle halls. Chapter 3 was the town. An army's lair sounds like the guard level. So we'll have a look there. That was to the south. Center of a ghostly square. What's a ghostly square? Super ghostly, I guess. So let's go find the conquer token. Okay, cool. Oh, dear, it's another one of these ones. Okay, yeah, I will do this next time, I think. I doubt I'm going to just puzzle out the solution in less than 5 minutes, so yeah, I'll see you then. Thanks for watching. Bye.